I'm now convinced of it. The world is full of Stockholm Syndrome masochist retards. That's what everybody is, man. They're masochist retards. They love pain. They love imprisonment. They love being a slave. I read this article today and I'm like, oh my goodness. It doesn't surprise me because the world is full of retards. But it's unbelievable. It really is unbelievable. Euro fears boost digital currency Bitcoin. Bitcoin. Let me read the first paragraph of this. Fearful of the future, Europeans are moving their money out of their banks and dumping it to safe havens such as U.S. Treasuries, Government of Canada bonds, and apparently virtual currency Bitcoin. Oh my goodness. European volume has been skyrocketing, said Charlie Schramm, chief executive of BitInstant LLC, a company in New York that enables clients to transfer funds between Bitcoins and U.S. and Canadian dollars, British pounds, and euros, and other major currencies. Seriously? You guys love to get robbed, right? So first your country's robbed you of your wealth, right? With their debt-based money system and their taxes, and then when it started imploding, austerity, right? Doing away with your pensions and, cutting minimum wage and all this other stuff. So first your country screwed you. Now, whatever little money you have left, you're going to put it in Bitcoins? Seriously? I mean, there's been millions of Bitcoin stolen, right? People have been wiped out. The biggest Bitcoiner on YouTube got wiped out. All of his Bitcoins got stolen. Right? Bitcoins are supposed to be this ultra secure, anonymous digital currency. Yet everybody gets, miraculously everybody's wallet gets stolen and all their Bitcoins go away. Not so secure, right? Bitcoin's the hacker currency created by hackers so they can hack it and steal their Bitcoins, right? So hackers created Bitcoins. They run up the price of Bitcoins. They get everybody interested in it. They get everybody to start buying Bitcoins with dollars, right? Then they just start ripping everybody's Bitcoins off and selling them, right? Novel idea, and everybody thinks that's a currency, right? It's a currency. It's World of Warcraft gold that was created by hackers to rip off people. But that's what people are running to. Like, oh no, I gotta get my money out of the bank in Europe because there's a bank runs and the euro's going to implode. Where do I put my money? Bitcoin. I gotta put my money in the ultra safe, ultra secure digital currency, Bitcoins. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And if it's not Bitcoins, they're putting their money into U.S. Treasuries. It's kind of funny, dude. It's actually nice to live in America right now because we're financing our debt at all-time low interest rates because Europeans are so idiotic. They just got through getting screwed by the government debt, or screwed by the debt of their governments over there in Europe. And the euro's imploding and everything's burning to the ground over there, bank runs and ATMs shutting off. And they've learned their lesson so much that they're running to put their money into more government debt of another highly indebted country. I mean, masochists, dude, Stockholm Syndrome masochist retards. I'm telling you, they're retards. The world's full of them. They would rather buy anything other than real resources, like silver. You got silver. It's used in cell phones and electronics and solar panels and, you know, film and medicine and clothing and deodorants. You got silver that uses for silver is exploding. It's got a lot of industrial demand, and it's also an investment vehicle. And nobody wants to buy that, right? They all want to buy more debt of another highly indebted country, or hacker currency called bitcoins that in a moment's notice you could lose all your bitcoins. And I've heard these idiot bitcoins they're the biggest people that are advocates of bitcoins. They're the biggest retards I've ever met. Like Da Vinci J, Bitcoin cost $90 in 2012. I mean, these guys are moronic, right? You start saying, well, what about all these guys that lost all their money? These people got their digital wallets stolen. They lost hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of bitcoins. Why would I want to put my money in that? It's insecure. Well, they were stupid. You need to put your bitcoins on a thumb drive and not leave it online so people can't get it. What, dude, I really don't want a currency that I gotta make sure I put on a thumb drive and like attach it to my hip to make sure nobody can steal it. Why would I want to do that? I mean, bitcoins were created by hackers, and people are so surprised that they keep theft after theft after theft after theft after theft after theft of Bitcoin. It's not really theft because they're not real anyway. It's like World of Warcraft, like, imaginary money. It's not real money. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna type on the keyboard and make me some ultra secure anonymous money, and then I'm gonna get fools like Europeans and you people that like bitcoins to buy it. Just total mindless idiots to go buy it. Those of you that are waiting for gold and silver to do this Mike Maloney spike up, or this ranting Andy, or the Chris Twain greatest wealth transfer in history, it ain't going to happen. And the reason it's not going to happen is because people are idiots, right? The world's full of Stockholm syndrome, masochist retards. And Bitcoiners, they're the same thing though, right? Just total mindless idiots, right? I mean, common sense would say if there's problems with these currencies and there's problem with debt and they're printing lots of money, you would want to go buy real resources, like commodities, like real stuff, like you put your hands on, physical stuff that comes from the earth, comes from the ground, and has uses. That's what common sense would tell you to go buy, right? Go buy some silver. Go buy some copper. Go buy some iron. Go buy some nickel, right? Go buy some firewood. Go buy anything that you can get your hands on that's physical and won't spoil, and you're going to do all right because they're going crazy with the money, right? But no. People go from one failing currency where they lose their retirements and pensions, and there's bank runs, and it's imploding, and they run to another country's governments. I mean, people love government so much now. I mean, it's like they worship them like gods, right? Ooh, where can I put my money? Oh, government. Oh, I'm gonna put some money on government. Oh, these 15 governments over there are failing, but this one's fine. America will never fail. Just moronic idiots. I don't understand. I mean, sometimes you guys are pretty smart. You guys watching my channel are pretty intelligent, most of you. That's why I'm on YouTube, because I want to actually talk to people that have brains, because there's not very many of them out there, dude. They're few and far between. And it's driving me crazy, man. It's driving me crazy. Not because my silver's not going up, not because people aren't getting it. It's because I'm like, I don't understand how people have become slaves and they love it, right? They love it. They're like the gimp on Pulp Fiction. They're loving it, dude. They're like, oh man, I don't have enough slavery. Give me more slavery. I need more slavery.